Hi everyone, welcome back to the charcoal. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. And today we are going to be finishing off this lovely little Scotty dog. We're going to try and blast a good old hour onto this and try and get as much done as possible. I'd like to think that we could complete all this end colour and R if we've got time. But yeah, let's get going on the painting. And I'm going to start this off by finishing off the little foot that we've been working on. Sorry, not the foot, the little dog that we've been working on. I have just spent the last hour or so trying to clear as many videos as I can, catching up with everyone. And one of this creators, Diamond Paintings by Corey, I think her name is, she mentioned that there's a new company called outdoortide.com or outdoortide.co.uk, something like that. So I've just signed up to them, and they look like they've got some really lovely items, and it's always lovely when you get introduced to a new diamond painting company. And for me, I enjoy that because I get to try out a new company, see what their service is like. Obviously when I'm shopping, I'm monitoring what is their customer service like, what are their delivery speeds like. So I've just registered with them, and they've got like a wishlist item, a wishlist section, so you can put stuff on your wish list. And I thought, oh yeah, I'll have definitely have a go with that. And they've got these gorgeous Christmas key rings that looked very similar to the ones I'd done back in February, which you'll see in December this year. And these key rings I filmed back in February 2023. And yeah, these were really quite nice, slightly the same, but some a little bit different, and I've put them on my wish list. So when it's payday in 3 days time, I will order them and see what they're like. They're probably going to come from China, so it won't be as quick as Temu, but at least, you know, it gives me time to work on other projects until they come. With diamond paintings, I'm not really in a rush to receive them, because I know that they'll sit there for a while until I can get round to doing them. But this is the thing with painting, you know, always make sure that you're working on some daily, just to try and get the stash down. Because for me, I don't know about anyone else, but I've always got more coming in. So yeah, I'm always getting deliveries every week, so I've always got to make sure that I've got loads coming in. We're just going to do the pumpkin now and give him a bit of features there. I think we've got a L cropped up just over there, and we'll do that just now. And yeah, I've spent the evening doing a bit of Harry Potter. Well, that was this afternoon because I finished at 2:30, so I thought I'll quickly do that, get that ready, and that'll go up at 4. And then I sort of moved on to doing my first of my stickers, and look how gorgeous he looks. He's so vibrant on that lovely little apple. And now I'm doing a bit of this, so I don't always work on the same painting throughout the day. I like to alternate it, so that it just gives your mind a fresh, you know, it gives your brain a bit of a rest from doing the same painting all the time. So yeah, that was quite good. I've had a couple of deliveries come today from Temu, which are non-diamond painting related stuff. So yeah, that's that. So I'm really happy with that. And I think what we'll do is I'm going to take that sticker off if I can. I just remembered I was in the news agents the other week, and no, it was yesterday. Yeah, I'm wishing the week away. And I forgot to get some more of these round stickers, but I'll have to put that on the to-do list. Right, so let's get into the end colour, because we've not actually worked on end yet. So let's do a bit of that now. The pumpkin can wait a bit, because the bulk of it is this end colour. So I'm going to go round there and get some of this done. And then after this, I'll probably get started on dinner, get that out of the way, and then I will probably catch up with YouTube, see if there's anything there was nothing really fancy on the news last night, apart from the fact that they're cancelling millions of pounds of they're cancelling millions of appointments with the NHS because they're all striking. And then there was something to do with Wethersfield, which I think is in Braintree somewhere. It's quite laughable, isn't it? I live in Braintree, but I don't know where half of these places are, and I've lived in Braintree since 2015. I'll just take that down a little bit more if I can. So they've been saying that there's a lot of people going on hunger strike because the food is not up to the highest standards. And then obviously the government have said, no, I think they said the Home Office have said, well, it's the same sort of level that you would get in the hospitals and stuff. Now, I've actually had hospital food because I had an operation several years ago, and their food is I think it's quite nice. I mean, obviously there's going to be a difference in texture because it's not like you're going to get Greggs in there. But yeah, their food's pretty good. I can't see any problem with their food, really. So yeah, I don't have a problem with their food. Food's food, isn't it? So and then I think I will need to start cataloguing my paintings onto that Gemflow app, the ones that I got from Vinted. And then I've got to put them in the files, but I'm going to have to look at getting another file. I've got a white one, a green one, and a lemon one. But it's now sort of coming to the end of the lemon one now, so I need to try and get another colour. I don't want to keep getting the same colours, so yeah, I've got to try and find another one at some point. And it is surprising, because with these paintings, you will be surprised that the actual drills can actually weigh the painting down a bit. So that's interesting, isn't it? Okay, so N, I think that's probably all of the ones with N, apart from there's another one just there. But yeah, I think that's all the end done there. We've got another one just sneaking up the top there, and then we can sort of move it. The light's been really good as well. The light board, it's not been playing up, so whether it had a wire stuck around it, and you know, I don't know. Woo. Okay, so I'm just looking for N. Yep. But yeah, so very, very exciting. As I said, I'm not going to multi-place this section here because it's a fairly short painting. So, and we want to last it as long as possible, don't we? It's the month of Halloween, so we want to last it as long as possible. Can I just say, I'm pretty damn sure I said in one of the videos this will be 4 sessions over Halloween. Can I just say that is probably not going to be the case now. So yeah, I was sort of over jumping it a bit. So it will not be done all on Halloween. This is the Halloween picture for this year, but I want to spread it out, you know. So yeah, I'm using my new blue fishtail pen thing. But Diamond Paints with Tita said that she was going to be sending me. She reached out to me and said that she wanted to send me a package. So I'm still waiting for that to come. So I don't know when that's going to come. I mean, I've been waiting for Petters for God knows how long. And I sort of, it does get annoying because like some people are not genuine. So they'll say like, you know, I want to send you something. And then you keep getting told, oh, it's going to be sent, it's going to be sent. And it never does get sent. So, I mean, I always send my stuff, you know, if I say that I'm going to send something, I will. It could be that I've forgot and I've delayed it a bit, but I always get it sent out. But yeah, you sort of believe it when you see it sort of thing. But hopefully, I don't know when it's going to come, but when it does, whenever I get like a gift from someone, or you know, off my wish list, I'll always give them a shout out, because you know, credit's due where credit's due, right? I just used an American term there, because with Americans they'll go right and they'll say right a lot, so yeah, that's quite good. I don't know if you can see this, it feels like it's off the edge a bit, so let me go about there. But yeah, I'm really hoping we can sort of finish it in the next few sessions. And I've just totally forgot that today was supposed to be a live 8B. Oh shit. Never mind. We will book it in when we can book it in at some point. Oh dear. I've just been so focused on, you know, doing this, trying to get some of the short paintings out of the way, I've totally forgot. Never. It's always the way, isn't it? Always the bloody way. But apparently there's this very sour sweet called Black Death or something. Someone on TikTok was trying it, and yeah, I suppose it looks like a coconut mushroom. If you've ever had them sweets, oh man, they're gorgeous. Coconut mushrooms, really, really lovely. I used to buy bags of them as a kid, but there is a sweet company out there called A Quarter Of, and they do very, very old-fashioned sweets. You've got stuff like Handy Candy. There's thousands upon thousands of them. You know, all these different sweet companies. And in Colchester, there used to be a sweet company called Mr. Sim's Old Sweet Shop, and I don't think it lasted very long, because they had one in Whittam and then they soon shut up shop. So yeah, I don't think it lasted very long. But we do have a sweet shop in Whittam called the Land of Munches, and that's basically like all American sweets and stuff. So some businesses just don't last very long, because obviously I think what happens is when you start up a shop, you get a grant from the government to sort of help you through the first year, and then once you're sort of like everything's running and getting out all the sales in, then you sort of like you have to pay that government grant back. So yeah, yes. Just that end didn't take long, did it? So what I'll do is, I think we do a bit down here now, so I'll just move that down there, because we've got a bit down here that we need to do, which is somewhere here. It's about there, isn't it? Okay, down, didn't want to be stuck. I still ain't worked on that Christmas one since I got it. It's really sort of, I'm still going to try and complete it, but because it doesn't stick, it's, oh man, it's so annoying. But I'll have to try and persevere with it. So yes. Okay, so I'm going to say that we've done all the end now. If we've missed any, we'll just, you know, go back over it at a later time. Next I want to do, yeah, let's do a bit of P, finish off because that'll free us up one tray then. So yeah, we'll just put them in there, and then free up the P. I do like to single place, and when I single place I like to work on the same drill. So yeah, we'll move that over there. And we'll do a bit of this pumpkin colour now, which looks pretty cool. But soon be the weekend again. But yeah, the last week of September now, so because I'm actually filming this on the 26th of September, so yeah, we're all into Halloween soon. Yay! It looks like a a little orange football, I suppose, because this one's got like a face in it, but this one doesn't. So yeah, it's like a little face. This one, it's like a little orange ball. I'll tell you what it reminds me of. You know that film with Tom Hanks, Castaway, where he draws like he befriends a sort of rugby ball, and he draws a face on it. It's like that. So I do love that film. I'm gonna have to put that back on Netflix to watch. I've added the Taboo one, so because that contractor was telling me about Taboo and it looks like Peaky Blinders, so I'm going to add that. I've added that last night. And then they said that they added Clifford the Big Red Dog, and I'm thinking, but that film's been out ages, and they said added newly. So if that's the case, why has it took so long to add it to Netflix? Because that film's been out a while now, so I don't understand Netflix, because they'll put like old programs on, like the old films like Karate Kid, and then they take that off, and then they put on films that have been out in the cinema, then they sort of come off. I was under the impression that Netflix had them stored all the time. Like, why do they have to keep taking certain films off and putting certain ones back, you know? I don't understand that. Which is another reason why DVD is probably always the best option to get, because you can always guarantee that you can watch it anytime. But I'm like a digital person. I like things digital, so yeah. Really excited for my stained glass one. Can't wait to see what that looks like. I just hope it's come all in one piece, because the way that penguin was, oh my god, like literally, oh my god. Okay, so that's that. So you see, we're sort of like, oh, we've missed some up there. We're sort of like offloading each colour as we go along. So very, very cool. And also I think it's important that you, if you're doing a single place, perhaps some people like to work on a block process, some people like to pick certain parts, work on the focus point, work outwards, some people like to work from the bottom up. I always go from the top down. But bottom up is good because you've got something to lean on as you go up. And then some people like to just pick random parts to do. So if you're going to be single placing like I do, I always like to start on a colour, then move away to a different colour. but always leave like a little bit of colour so that you're not working on the same thing for like this E. As you can see, it's very sort of, it's the same colour, so for a while. So yeah, I've got a painting in Whittam of a butterfly that I did from the works a while back, and it's completed, but there's a few jewels that I'm missing, and with the works they do not code the DMC code, so they'll put the symbol code but there's no DMC code on it. So I'm trying to match this yellow to the painting so that I can do a bit of the butterfly, and it's a mix between a sort of like an orangey yellow and a bright yellow, so trying to hunt down the colour for that is quite difficult. So yeah, it's quite difficult really. And then Diamond Paints TM said that she had some spares, so I bought them off her, just paid postage and that, and to cover the postage, and I was so close and I matched it and it just would not match it. It was just like a tinge a little bit darker, so it's £1.09 down the drain, but at the end of the day I can keep them as spares. So yeah, just been in sort of like a diamond painting evening today. It's been quite nice to get a lot done really. I've been doing Harry Potter, then I've done a bit of my sticker, and then I've done, well, I say a bit, but I've completed one of the stickers, and then I'm doing this, and then after this I need to do the Hogwarts Express, but I might squeeze in another sticker. But them stickers, one of them, I mean obviously depending how big they are, that only took me like 10 minutes to do, so they're going to be really quick ones, and yeah, I can't wait to do it. Debbie Gets Crafty inspired me to do stickers again, because I was watching her channel and she was doing Snow White themed ones, and there were stickers, but she did it of Dopey, which is one of the 7 dwarfs, and it really sort of made me want to order stickers. So yeah, so I think that's all the orange now used in it, so that's good. So that's all the orange done. Fantastic. It's really, really good. So I'm going to put them, I'll put it back in here for now. Can always offload them again if need be. You can tell when you drill, when your tray needs a bit of a wash, because it needs to be redone, like it's all dusty and stuff. So after this, I think yeah, I'm gonna go for E, because that seems to be the biggest colour, which is this browny sort of colour here. So I'm gonna do E next. So that's gonna, but look at all these guys, look, they're all coming empty, and this is exciting because we get to kit up another painting, and that's what I love about them. I have been playing that Just Play game, and I've got £2.71 now, so I'm trying to get it to £4.99 so that I can order that another storage rack. But this specific storage case comes with 2 in, and I really don't want to pay out of my own money, because if I can get it free with them vouchers, why not? So yeah, don't know if you can see that. Apologies. Half the time I forget the camera's there. Tell you what, I might do a bit of multi-placing while we've got the opportunity. Yeah, I'll do some multi-placing while we've got... I broke the rule. I'm not supposed to be multi-placing on this, but it'll just give, you know, we might be able to finish earlier, I don't know. Oh, stay there, fishy. going to take this tape down a smidge. It's just gone a little bit over that border, so I'm just going to sort of tuck that down a bit. Just do it about there, I reckon. But yeah, it'd be nice if I could get another Halloween painting to sort of try and use this washi tape up a bit. I do love it. As I said, I think I paid like £2.50 for it, and I got quite a lot on the roll. As you can see, I mean, I used that last year as well, so I've got quite a lot for the price, and it's really high quality as well. And you can use this for tape and parcels or whatever you want. Cards, gives it a little bit of bling to it, doesn't it? So yeah, let's do a bit up here now, I think, because we've got some cropping up the back of here. But oh my god, like I've got this very impatient person on Vinted because I sold something, and she's like, oh, it's not here yet. So I checked the tracking and it says loaded onto van from Ipswich. And she's like, will it come through, will it fit through the door? And I'm thinking, well, I don't know, you're gonna have to be in for it. And then I'm like, oh okay, but it still won't come. And I'm like, well, do you not follow the tracking on your phone? I mean, like, what does she want me to do about it? Do you see what I mean? Like, some people are just so impatient. Like, you need... And it got so annoying that I actually said you need to give the driver time to deliver it because, you know, it's only just been literally loaded to the van for delivery. So, like, what the hell? You know, with Vinted, as soon as you drop it off, the chat screen between you and the buyer, it flags up saying that you've sent it. So there's a track button that allows you to press on it and it will track it. So I don't understand why she's asking me like it's still not come, and the fact she put like, well, it's still not come. Yeah, because it's on the back of the lorry. Like, what do you want me to do about that? I can't do nothing. Once it's handed over to the courier, it's out of my control, I'm afraid. It's not really... I don't know why they always say that it's the sender's fault, because it's not, you know. Yodel take forever to deliver for some apparent reason. Because when I sent Tessa some bags, it sat in Basildon for like 2 extra days before it moved. So, yeah, it's just really frustrating. Like, people need to be patient. But look at this, we're now... Oh, this is exciting bit. This is the really, really best bit, is when you get to colour all this. It's the gaps. I love doing gaps. I don't deliberately create the gap, but it's seeing all that, you know, seeing it all sort of filled up, tickety-boo. Yeah, really, really lovely that. Oh, that's fantastic. So yes, I've got to make the decision. Do I keep the washi tape on or cut it out and find a frame for it? I'm very tempted to keep the washi tape on because it just gives it a bit of a Halloween vibe to it, doesn't it? So, but yeah, be all ready for Halloween. So I just need to seal it. And obviously with sealer as well, I've never personally used it in all the years I've been diamond painting, but apparently with Diamond Pillar, she actually was doing some and it toned, she used, I think she said it was Mod Podge or something, and it toned all of her drills down. So you have to be careful with sealer. What it does is you brush all this glue stuff on it, which is the sealer, and it's supposed to keep the drills all stuck to it because they can pop. So popping is where they sort of like, you put it down and it comes off again. So yeah, okay, so for this little minute I'm going to swap my pen, because we're supposed to be doing the fish pen. So let's just fill this little bit in here, and then we can branch it and go round in a loop. And then I think the only colours after that is R and W. And then there's a few patches that we need to fill in with E and J, and yeah, so but I have to say she's a very pretty girl dog. And I looked on the website of Temu and looked at the package again, because on there they show you the completed picture and, you know, the colours of it, and it is definitely a girl dog. It has to be. Got an O there. So that here, yeah, this part here is obviously her nose, I reckon. So yeah, so we'll branch it up there next. Gonna have a bit of my tea. Whew. Wow, that's a nice cuppa. My mum gave me these sachets of sugar. Don't know where she got them from, but I think the idea was she got them from a cafe because she didn't want to buy sugar. That's what people are doing, isn't they? Because prices are so expensive, they're just taking them from the cafe, which are free, so why not? Quite fancy doing like a Mary Poppins painting, but you know, of like when Dick Van Dyke is in the chimney and when they do the chimney sweep dance, I would love to do a painting just showing that, or, you know, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, or classic iconic films, you know. But the child catcher in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, he is horrible. He's not very nice. I've never, with characters like that, because obviously they're all in masks and that, I like to see the actual actor behind the character, if you get me. So yeah, I'll have to see if there's an interview video, because I normally like to, if I want to know what the actor looks like off screen, I'll just put into Google like interview with so and so, you know. But I think that guy's died now, I'm not sure. But doesn't that look all nice? Look at that, all beautiful. We're sealing it up as we go along. Very, very cool. Just a spoonful of sugar takes the medicine go down. Medicine go down, medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar takes the medicine go down in the most delightful way. But I think the lady that played Mary Poppins, she was the same. She was Julie Andrews, wasn't she, who did The Sound of Music. But there is a new version of Mary Poppins. I've seen it, but the problem is with remaking films is you can't beat the original. No matter how many times you try to remake it, you just can't. There is no way you can beat the original. And there's even talk about recreating Back to the Future, and that's a film like you really don't want to touch. So yeah, it's such a shame, really. So yeah. Oh, it's so satisfying seeing all this patch filling up. I'd like to do not a space, but you know, like the moon with an astronaut on. That would be quite cool. Tessa's done some of them. It's a little 5D astronaut painting. So they look quite good, but 5D I'm not sure. And oh my god, if you've not seen the works lately, they've got this gorgeous dolphin diamond painting, Crystal Creations, you know, like the bookazine ones. So yeah, 3 for £15 deal at the moment, but as I always say, I do record in advance, so even though I'm filming this on the 27th of September, you probably won't see this episode until like mid to the end of October. So yeah, they keep advertising Big Brother. It's probably started by the time you see this. So yeah. It could have just put it there, but because I know it goes there, I want to drag it there. And some evenings, if don't really feel like doing emails, I'll get if I've cleared some of the YouTube queue, then I'll, if I've got a spare sort of hour or so, I'll get this video ready for next year. I've just been, over the last sort of 2 weeks, I've just been scheduling watching the Christmas videos that I've done in February and getting them scheduled ready for December. So yeah, they're pretty good. But if you've never watched Lazy Retired Granny, I really like her accent because it's very similar to the lady that was in Titanic, you know, Rose. And when you hear the elderly Rose speaking, it's that lovely American accent. And as soon as I don't know how I met Linda's channel, but when I think she commented on one of my videos and that's how I found her. And the very first time I heard her speak, I was like, oh my god, that is so like the lady from Titanic. And I could listen to her voice forever. Linda's voice has a very soothing voice. So yeah, I could listen to her all day. So yeah. I cannot believe we wait till Tuesday to do the A to B and I still bloody forget. I mean, we could still do it. I'll do it live, but I can't be arsed now. I've been doing this. You can only do so much of diamond painting and then it'll wear you out. Like some days I'm really in the urge to paint and then other days I just can't be bothered. Because I've like sort of worn myself out doing it the night before. think we are approaching the end of this e-colour now. So, oh yes, look at that. Fantastic. So it's just a bit down here, isn't it? Just this border part, and then we can work on, I think we'll do a bit of the, what have we got? W, was it? Yeah, we'll do a bit more W, get that offloaded. So yeah, I missed my movie night last week because my plans got changed. So I bought Return to Come Back, and they said Teddy was staying. So I was like, right, I'm going to spend time with seeing Teddy, and yeah. So I'll try and watch a Disney film this week. But it's been really quiet on emails today. I've not had an awful lot of emails, so yeah. And then I've just had to fork out 68, I think it was 68 or 65 pounds for, I've got this thing on my teeth called, where's that come from? I've got an F drill, what the hell? Anyway, I've got this thing on my teeth called tartar, and apparently it's caused by plaque. But what the problem is with plaque is if you don't brush it off, and I brush my teeth in the morning and the evening, but some people like to do it as soon as, like after they've eaten. But if that doesn't all come off, it hardens into tartar, and then you have to see what's called the hygienist, which is not a dentist. They basically clean your mouth, basically, and they have to physically scrape it off. But I have to pay that. I mean, I've probably forked out about £900 just in extractions. Because I've had like 4 extractions out, and it's not cheap. It's near enough like 300 quid because I'm a private patient, so I don't get the luxury of waiving that bill, unlike NHS people. Because yeah, it's doing my head in really, because it's been a very sort of miserable month paying out for that all the time, but it is what it is. That's where it came off of there, look. Oh, bugger, I found it. Haha, there we go. You're not going anywhere. But let's do a bit of the W next, and we'll get a bit of that. Oh, this is funky. It's black. It's like the pumpkin's gone mouldy. Oh my god. Fancy having I've done I've done that once, yeah. I went to pick up an orange, and this, oh my god, it was so mouldy, and I was like, yes, and it was like, no, because it was so mouldy underneath, and I was like, how? Because what we used to do is my dad used to put the oranges in the loft. I know it sounds really weird, but the loft is the coldest part of your house in the winter. So to keep them cold, because they're supposed to stay in a cold environment, we used to put them in the loft in a, you know, like a little container. And oh, it was like, well, where's my orange gone? Oh, I'll just go and get it from the loft. But yeah, we don't do that anymore. I missed out on my pancakes this year. Just not enough time in the day. There really isn't. I wish I could just like sit on a beach for a week, but I just can't, because I don't get the time. I just heard a seagull, and with seagulls you can chuck a chip up in the air and they'll watch you eating, and they'll hover until you chuck it up, and then they'll dive at you and go and get it. So if we just move up to the dog's face here, we will be able to put in some detail for her eye. And we can do a little bit of detail for the nose as well. So yeah. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. I'm just double checking. think that's all that. Lovely. So we've got about 20 minutes. Will it be another session? Will it be? Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. With the magic circle. Oh, arriving tomorrow. One item in this package. Thank you very much. That's the pack. That's the diamond painting that I got free with that game that I play. So what we'll do now is we'll do the Scotty Dog. That is so strange because on my frog painting, look at that. It spelt the word Borg, and then this one spelt the word Boff. And I don't do it deliberately, but it just goes with the flow, doesn't it? It just sort of like comes up a thing. So I'll just do R next, yeah. But yeah, we can fill in all of this now, so that's good. In the most delightful way. It's going to be sad to see this painting go. I've really enjoyed doing it. And I know I say that on every painting, but this one's special because it's Halloween. Happy Halloween! Could you imagine, like... Could you imagine that as ringtone, and then you wake up and it's me doing Happy Halloween? It'd be like, oh wow, that'd be so funny. But I would like to start my fishes soon. I've got a few fishes, and you know that Squid Game painting that we got from Liz Harrison. We're going to be doing that in October as well because it's like a horror, but it's sort of like Halloween sort of vibe to it as well. Look, Mr. N. So, yeah. And I might do my Pennywise clown, because I bought a Pennywise clown, I think at some point in the summer last year. Don't recall buying it this year, but I did get this very spooky clown called Pennywise. And it's like the Joker, but in this case it's Pennywise. And we may do that. It just depends how much time we've got, really, because I've got the advantage here because I'm technically coming to the end of this and we're still in September, so we've met the target on that one. So very, very happy indeed with that. So yeah, I hope it's not too dark, this brown area, because obviously we want to ensure that this is... It's a careful balance, as I said. You do it too dark, it's gonna overpower the colour, or if it's dark and light, then it's gonna overpower it. So yeah. Okay, let's just shake that up. In the most delightful way. But at least I can get up this evening, because as I said, look at all of that lot, all near enough free. So that's what's exciting. And that's what you need to aim for, rather than keep buying storage racks. You know, try to keep focused on, not ordering, sorry. I'm a badly influenced, ain't I? Try to keep... you know, focused on doing a bit each day, and you'll soon free up a jewel case. But I'm only getting some more because there's so much backlog, and I would like to get them out that big recycling bag, because it's so much easier going, right, so this one relates to this one, rather than have to sift through that thing. But Crafting with V came up with a very good idea, and what she did was she got this thermal printer. And thank you very much for letting me know how that works. Apparently, it doesn't have ink, and a few people asked how it worked, and it's to do with heat or something. So the heat prints the label or something. So yeah, she came up with the idea of printing like a little image and sticking it on your jewel case, because you can like print a picture of this dog and then just whack it on top of there, and then you know what it's for. But they're great. I use them for my drills, I use them for my screws, for my builds. They're just fantastic cases. I've worked with them for as long as I can remember. So yeah. Two sweets, the evil and galloping sound. I love that. You know when they're going through in, I think it's Chit Chit Bang Bang, isn't it? And they're singing that two sweets, la 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 la, and they give the dog that rock thing and he whistles. So yeah. But there's been, I don't think there's any update on Jack today, so everything must be good. But he has had, this was yesterday, he had his tracheostomy took out. Because some people have to have a tracheostomy, some people can have it took out, but then other people have to have it in for quite some time, normally forever. But some people have it, as I said, it's a hole cut into the throat to allow you to breathe, and then what they can do is they can take it out and then they sew the hole up on your neck, because obviously it is difficult to breathe with a hole in your neck, isn't it? Because like that's how you breathe, isn't it? So yeah. Oh, this is so looking gorgeous now that we've filled all this in. So cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up there actually, because I don't like working from the bottom down. A few W's we've missed, but that's no problem. Oh, you little cooch. I knew it would do that. Let me get that W and I'll put that there. There we go. Do. Oh, I've missed an E as well up there. Oh man. Oh no, actually that's a, oh it is an E. I thought that was an F. F stands for fuck. Oh my god. I make myself laugh, I'm sorry, but that is an E or an F. We've not actually, what was F then? Because, oh that's more the pumpkin, but God, I'm in a funny mood tonight, I have to say. E, what have I done with it? Oh, don't know what I've done with E. That's actually that colour, that's why. Kerching. Good morning, Baltimore. Every day when I open the door, it's another fantasy. Everybody kiss me. Good morning, Baltimore. It's been a long day, what do you expect? So tell me, Linda, you said on one of the comments that you don't actually go live. Why is that? I'm intrigued. So, yeah. Oh my god, we're nearly done. Oh, it's just so exciting, isn't it? And you know what's going to happen? We'll get to past, and there'll be like still loads left to do. There'll still be a little section to do. But do you know what? I might extend this session because we are practically finished. So I might just extend it a bit. Because there's no point doing another session just for like a small segment of it. So yeah. Obviously if the camera lets us. Let it be, let it be. Let it be, let it be. with a magic circle. Let it be, let it be. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Go down with this ship. Da 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 da. Who's got a harmonica? I know that's I know that's really random, but they're quite fun instruments. You know, I can play. Every time I play, it sounds like a bloody canal barge going down the river. Oh, this is so exciting. Look how much we've done. Yeah, baby. Baby mine, don't you cry. Baby mine, don't die. That's a song from Dumbo. But Jonathan Antoine on YouTube, oh man, his voice is incredible. Like, seriously, watch him sing La Sea, and that one is fantastic. And oh my god, Can You Feel the Love Tonight, when he sings that, it's amazing. It all, oh man, so good. If he was on tour and he was in London, I would so pay tickets to see him live on stage, because I can imagine that being quite, you know, people getting off their chair and dancing along. And can you feel the love tonight? Do, 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 do. There's a consolation to the ocean with heat of the kaleidoscope. Oh my god, yeah, there was this ride. I was watching it on TikTok last night. This ride snapped in half, and oh my god, it was like a big sort of handle thing like that, but with a round sort of circle at the end where people sit. And then there was another ride where someone weren't strapped in correctly, and they noticed it, and they had to stop the ride. They had to press the emergency button because they needed to sort that out. And then another ride was on the, you know, them rides that go round and round like the waltzers. It was just going in reverse, and the gears were not working to bring it back into forward mode, so I had to pull the plug out. I know it's not funny, but just the fact of like sitting in that seat going round and round and round, I mean, it's like, get me off of this damn thing, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna probably extend this because I'm not gonna leave just that now. I think, you know, we're right at the end of this painting now, so it'd be pointless to just, like, you know, carry it on till then. So I think, what is that? That's an R. Okay, that's good. I'm sure I just put a black up there. What is going on with this? Stop it. Right, let's get D, and then, oh no, I found it. It weren't in the case, but I found it. It's over here, stuck with an aerial fitment. What the hell is that doing in there? I don't know. Yeah. So this is like a grey colour, so this is so exciting to finally get this finished. I didn't anticipate that I'd get this done today, but this is the thing, an hour will get so much done. And considering I was, you know, single placing as well on some parts, yeah, I can't believe that. So we are going to just get through this last little oochie-maflooch. Unless the camera, I've got a feeling the camera's gonna like goes, so we run out. If it abruptly cuts, because normally I can get through an hour before it'll say your storage has run out. So if it abruptly cuts, then that's why. But what I'll do is I'll try and stitch it somehow, or do like a part 2 for it, but yeah. Okay, dee. Oh yes, we get to do the little face now, don't we? Oh, that's cool. Yes, it's got an eyeball. This one is not so much of an eye because that's a witch's hat, so she's hiding under, her other eye's probably hid under there. But look, we're going to get the little nose on. She's got a black and grey nose. And wow, I'm really proud of myself. You know, I've completed quite a few paintings these last couple of months, so I'm very proud of myself for doing that. But yeah, okay, so that's done. This is the fun part. We get to free up all these trays. We get, you know, beautiful. Okay, so we're going to get B again because we've got some B. There's one up there. And then was there another one down here somewhere? Yes, it's right there. Okay, that's that. And then we've got V for variety, the best dish show in Britain. Where is V? I can't see V. Oh no, don't do this to me now. Please don't do this to me now. I've got to finish it. I found it. No, that's Harry Potter. Oh no. I've got the Z. No, there's no Z. This can't be happening. No. This can't be happening. This really cannot be happening. Oh no. We're not going to get to finish it. Oh, love of God. Why? What is V? It's a pink one. Oh, no. This is not fair. Why can't I finish it? How can I not finish it? We have to finish it. Oh, this is not fair. That's the F, but there's a V. Where is the V? The J. I've got no J. Oh no! This can't be happening. Why? I don't believe this. Why? I want to finish it. Please. Why can't we finish it? I'm not happy now. I really want to finish it. Could it be in the spares? I wonder. What is J? Is it that one? It's that pinky pink. Yeah, it's that pinky pink. Okay, pinky pong. Okay. That's fine. It's all fine. We can tip it all out and we'll try and match it. J is that pinky blob, which I think is probably that one there. Is it that one? Yeah, I think it's probably that one. So I'm going to go for that one. I forgot I had the spare jewel thing in here, so that's good. J, and then V for variety, the best is show in Britain. Oh, Z. That is the dark purple colour. Oh, yeah. Right, V. What was V? Can anyone see what we did with V? I found it. It's a dark pink. Come on. We have to do this. We have to. We've got to get it finished. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Cutting. Come on. One more. Do. 3, 2, 1. Last ever drill. Cutting. Yes. No. We can't have that. No. Where's my N? Oh, no. This cannot be happening. That's A. What's an N? Quick. That's A. Where's N? What colour was N? Oh, no. I've got an N. Quick. We've got to get this out. We've got to quickly do it. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Oh, I was really worried then that we wouldn't get finished, but that is it. Wow. I do feel a bit emotional. I don't know why. It's a painting, but I think it's just seeing it come to the end, you know, another one done and dusted. But wow, and look what I get to do. Oh, you little git. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Why do they keep popping? See? But always pop to the corner shop. But the great thing is I can now go like this. Ta-da! And free all these up so I can go like that. Ka-ching! Kaboom! You know, and I get the satisfaction of picking up, picking a painting and then going, because I don't keep these, so that's all them. I nearly tipped out that, but that's Harry Potter. But look, I've got all of these. Hang on, that's an L. Ka-ching! I've got all of these, all free now for another painting. How cool is that? Because I don't keep spare jewels unless they're 3865s, 310s. I have got loads of stickers that I can code them for spare jewels, but I haven't really got round to that yet. But I need to, what I want to do is I want to get one of these, but just purposely for spare jewels. But at the moment, just because there's so many paintings waiting. But yeah, that is that. Look at that. I've really thoroughly enjoyed this, guys. I've really, really had a blast on it. That's what it looks like. So as you can see, it's come out really nice. Really, really fantastic colours. You've got a lovely dark sort of blue. You've got that lovely red coming round. I think that's probably like, I don't know, it doesn't look like a basket. At first we thought it was. The dogs come out beautifully done, really nice and clear. The only thing I wouldn't like on this is the fact that this one's got eyes, that one doesn't, which I think is a bit disappointing. But overall, there's always good things about these, there's bad things about these. You can't have just a perfect painting. There's always going to be like a negative on it at some point. But I've really, really had a blast. If you want to get this for yourself, it is available through Temu. That brings this painting to a close now, and I will be launching the next one very soon. But until then, please remember to like, share, subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed this whip and chat along the journey as much as I've enjoyed drilling it, you know, and painting it, or whatever you call it. But I have really had a blast. As I said, always get yourself, if you're into Halloween and you want to get some Halloween washi tape, I will put the link of that in the description of below the video. It is on Amazon and they do a fantastic range. There's all sorts of different ones. But yeah, that's it. Another painting done and dusted. And another one I've got to pull out the stash to figure out which one we're going to do next. But I'm going to have a fun evening kitting up whatever I kit up next on this. But until then, that's that. Take care. Happy Halloween.